Hi, today I will be talking about what's in my makeup bag. So we'll start off with our foundations. We'll start off with the foundation that was an extremely terrible buy. We'll start off with Maybelline's BB cream. It's SPF 30. It's the 8-in-1 Beauty Balm. Not very good though, because it has terrible coverage as compared to some foundations that I've had. It was abysmal. Did not cover at all. Didn't last, like barely lasted an hour. Whereas I stick this stuff on, the Nature Luxe, the CoverGirl Nature Luxe, I am in the color 310 Flax. Whereas in this I am in a medium light. It was very terrible. Did not cover. Whereas this covers fantastically. It goes on the skin, basically one coat, and you're done. Whereas this I have to double coat because it's so terrible. Better off with a tinted moisturizer. This does not smell like your regular foundation. It has no parabens, no sulfates, no like heavy waxes or like the heavy charcoals that they can stick in. Well, that's its catchphrase, I guess. That's the way they get you to buy it. I find it very nice. I find that it goes on the skin beautifully and it feels really good and it lasts all day, especially if you were to add a primer. It can last a little longer. Great coverage. It feels, they call it a liquid silk foundation, and it definitely does feel silky smooth. It covers all the blemishes with the help of concealer as well, but goes on pretty good. So definitely liking this product. We also have our face primer, which is along with our foundation line, by Lee Swatche. It's a dual primer base. It's a Miracle 3-in-1. It's mattifying, color correcting, illuminating, so you get that nice little glow to your skin without looking oily. Also, it helps prevent the oils from breaking out, and people with oily faces like myself really enjoy products like that. We also have this for the mattifying effect to help with our oils. It's the Maybelline Dream Matte Powder. I am in beige. I've only had it a couple weeks, but I'm really enjoying it and it's working out very well. It's definitely something that I'm probably going to be keeping in my makeup bag. I'm still debating about this guy though. I've had him for a while. He's sort of the love-hate relationship because the colored part of the duo system never seems to come out right. It's always clumpy, really kind of, it's got those, you know when you squeeze out your lotion and it has that hard bit that was the end of the tube? It's always in there and you have to try and smoosh it down and you get it stuck all over your face and it's a nightmare. It's terrible. So I'm probably going to be trying to find a better primer. It works really well, especially the clear side. It's very silky, very smooth. It helps the makeup go on very smoothly. One benefit of it though is with putting this on your face first, you don't have to use as much foundation because it prepares your face and it smooths it out. It balances all the coloring so the cheeks are kind of not so splotchy. If you have coloration problems like rosacea or something like that, any acne scars, this will definitely, do a lot of the correcting before you stick on the foundation. So it creates a really nice sort of flawless base. But it can be finicky, I find. But I still use it and it works well. Let's see, we also have our, I'm hoping this is the right one. Yes, it is. It's our highlighter. by Shiseido. I really love this company. I use their foundations, I use their eyeshadows, I use their lip products, and they're just fantastic. A lot of their cream shadows I find great. They can go on kind of thick, so just make sure if you ever use them, put them on lightly, because a little can go a long way. And they have very colorful eyeshadows, like extremely colorful, very bright, very vibrant. And this is that. It is the WT905. It's illuminating. So basically your highlighter, you stick it on your T-zone, makes you look very awake, very alive. You know, for those hard days, makes you look gorgeous. And I love that. We also have the blush, which I'm wearing today, in a very beautiful sort of rose color. The color does not translate onto the camera properly. Doesn't look as rosy as it actually is. It's a very pinkish, beautiful color. It's RD103 with the company Shiseido. Comes with these cute little brushes that I like using because I don't have a lot of brushes, so why not just use the brush that comes with the packaging. And you know, because it's small and it's simple and you don't need the huge stick along with all of that. And they come in these nice little neat packages that have mirrors, so it's convenient to, you can carry it around in your purse or anything, and blush seems to be the thing that runs off the quickest, so it's something that you can carry around, touch up throughout the day. And then we will go on to the next facial product, which is my MAC bronzer. This is actually, this is just bronzer. It's a bronzing powder. Oh, I think it's AA1. It's very nice. Kind of got a little bit of a sheen and a sparkle to it, so it gives a bit of glitter to the face, and who doesn't like a little sparkle? I like it. I just do it around the temples and the jawbone. I guess the regular places you would put primer. Just, I mean bronzer, just to lighten up the face, give it a bit of glow. Sun-kissed. And then for eyes, and then we'll move on to our eyes. I like starting off with this, which is new, recommended to me by Ms. Glum, well, not exactly recommended to specifically me, but recommended to reviewers by Ms. Glamorazzi. It's the Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch Highlighting Concealer. I like sticking it just under my eyes and making a little bit of a triangle down to lighten up the cheeks. It gives it a really nice under eye glow so that you don't look tired, you gross. And I do it in the shade Radiant. I think the packaging is slightly different too. Mine's sort of fluffed off because it's in my makeup bag. And then for primers, I started off with this primer here. Got a couple years ago. It's from the line, the Twilight line, which came out with the movie New Moon, I believe. It's kind of nice. It's called Volturi. I don't know, you might have a hard time finding it. It was a drugstore buy. There's a not too bad drugstore buy, but it doesn't last as long as my other primer does, which I'll be showing you in a minute. It can kind of crease and look a little cakey, but it does have the nice effect of preparing your eyes. Like it can give it a little bit of a sparkle and a glow, so you don't have to add on like extra eyeshadow to give that nice glowy look or a nice slight sparkle. It primes the eyes and repairs the eyes really nice. It's this brown sparklish color. Goes on like a cream. You just put your finger in there and rub it on the lashes, on the eyelids. Works pretty good. Don't think it lasts all day, especially for oily eyelids. It can kind of eventually crease and smudge off eventually, which the smudging part, not very nice. The other one that I have, again, Miss Glamorazzi turned me on to this, and I'm so glad I picked this up. It's the NARS primer. It's a Pro Primer Smudge Proof eyeshadow base, and boy is it smudge proof. It lasts through the day. It's actually, it's like a 24-hour, I think, and so it goes probably a little farther than what you need it to, but that's always a good thing. And it prepares it really nicely. You have to make sure that when you stick it on, though, you have to make sure that it's completely dry, because it does go on kind of like a cream, like you stick on your lip stuff. It goes on like that. So put it on, let it dry for a few seconds or minutes, and then stick on your eyeshadow. Otherwise, it's not going to work the way it's supposed to. It gives the eyeshadow sort of, it doesn't crease, it doesn't cake, it runs on really smoothly and stays that way all day. The colors stay, like if you're using separate colors, it definitely stays that way, and it looks super fantastic, I think. Then we will move on to eyeshadows. Today I have on my Rimmel 901 Sun Safari, which is just a nice neutral palette. I really like it. It's the golds and the nude colors. So if you were to go with a brighter lip and the nude eyes, it would look really cute. Super fantastic. Just sort of a nice, sophisticated look. You could use it for an interview or something like that. And I just added a little pop of color for spring with the Rimmel London, I seem to like that company, Scandalize. This is, actually doesn't, it's 24-hour waterproof. Oh, and it's in Tempting Turquoise, if you were looking for that. Nice drugstore buy. It's just a pencil. Don't push too hard with it, because it can break. Very nice color, very bright, really pretty. And then the only other Rimmel eyeshadow that I have with me, and this is sort of makeup that I travel with. This is my travel makeup bag. It's what I bring to Edmonton when I go see my parents, and I bring at least 2 eyeshadow palettes, and then I bring my, I guess call them paint pots. They're just cream shadows. They're by Shiseido, and I do absolutely love this company. I will rave about them definitely a lot. They have great facial cleaning products. They're kind of on the expensive side, like $30 to $40, but their one tube, which is about like this size, can last you several months if you run it properly. Like all you need is just a little bit and water and you're good. And same with their toner or their lotions, lasts you a long while. I mean, I have had this for a long time, and you only need a little bit of it and it'll go a long way. But it's a gorgeous color. They don't make this exact color anymore. They've changed up their paint pots, but there's still good cream shadows that are gorgeous and very colorful. This one is HI Gold Lights, and I like doing this in my corner of the eye, especially when I'm doing a natural look. It just gives it a nice little bit of a glow and sort of lightens up the corners of the eye. And you don't want the corner of your eyes to look dark, because then it just sort of looks like you've been crying a lot or someone beat you, especially the under eyes. not very good. And then the other one is sort of a bronzy. They call it H3 Tiger Eyes, which I kind of like the sound of. And it's sort of a bronzy, really pretty color. And it doesn't look like it, but I've actually used these quite a bit. Quite a few times. You only need a little. And then this is the other Rimmel palette. It's again, natural palette. I like the very warm natural colors, that's for sure. Because, you know, why do you need to go extravagant when you can go just beautiful? And this is Orin 62. And it's those nice kind of palettes where they actually tell you how to do things on the back. So for someone that's starting out or never really done much makeup, it's kind of useful. And then, a little out of order, but this is my concealer from Shiseido. I do it in light 1. I think they have another one. I'm not sure. Then for eyeliners, when I stick eyeliner on, I have my 2 to-go eyeliners, which is my black by NYC. It is basic black. And I like these because they're just twist up, and I'm absolutely terrible with sharpening, so twist ups are my friend. I always prefer twist up liners, and this is again another twist up liner. It's from the CoverGirl Exact Highlights collection. I went with the Hazel Eyes. It's really nice. You can get the mascara, and sometimes I'll put the eyeliner with the mascara or whatever mascara I want to use at the time, and it really, depending on your eye color, it really does make your eyes pop and look gorgeous. And it's again with the whole highlighting, kind of bringing attention to your eye, definitely bringing attention to your eyes kind of look, which I like. All this talking's making me hoarse. I'm really sorry. So that's that. Those are for my eyeliners. And sometimes, just to be a little bolder, I will do a liquid liner. But I'm absolutely terrible with liquid liner. So I try. Never worked out. I'm really bad at just winging it out. It never looks too good either. It's really, really thick, and then you have to try and thin it out, which never works very well, because then you have to go through and do your eyeshadow all over again because you've smudged some of it off, and it's a debacle. Anyway, this is the Marcel. It is liquid liner, but it comes in like a felt pen kind of configuration, and the reason I got that is because I thought it would be a little easier than doing the regular liquid eyeliner where you have to sit there and wait for it to dry, whereas this kind of goes on and it's dry, which is nice. It is in Very Black. And it states that you are supposed to close tightly and store horizontally. Though I never do, and maybe that's why it doesn't work out very well. Don't store it as it's supposed to be stored. Then we have our mascaras, which I'm carting around with me. I've been using the Rocket Volume by Maybelline. It's really nice. It definitely does give you nice volume. It separates the lashes really nicely, and so it's just a really good tool. I did have my eyelash curler in here, but it seems to have gone missing. It's probably somewhere else in the house. And then also this one, I'll have to come back with a review of this one because I haven't used this one quite yet. So I don't know whether I'd like it or not. Definitely like this one, probably repurchase. Waterproof, I definitely love waterproof because oily eyes means smudgy mascara or eyeliner. And that's never a good thing. So I always go with waterproof. I've decided to always go with waterproof mascara. That way I don't get smudged. And then this one, well, this is the Colossal Volume Express. Again, it's a waterproof, and it is Glam Black. Man, those stickers are tiny. I can barely read them. Someone has to have magic eyes to read the stickers on these things. And then we have our lip stuff that I have on today, and it is the BR108 by Shiseido. It is just a lip gloss, really sparkly, really shiny, not very sticky, kind of smooth. When it starts drying out, it doesn't really stick to the hair very much, so it's good. And that is what we have in my makeup bag, besides a few brushes. We have one eyeshadow brush, and then of course my big fluffy brush, slanted brush for in the creases and corners and stuff. And then my other brushes are somewhere else too. And these, which come with the paint pots from Shiseido, they're really nice. I sometimes like using the sponge. As you can see, I use them quite a bit. I like it for all over the eye, basically doing the eyelid. It works quite well, and it just makes life simple. One tool, go for it, and then you're done. Makes quick getting ready for in the morning really good. And well, I guess that'll be it for today. If you could subscribe to my channel, and if you like this, thumbs up, and that'll be all for today. Okay, bye.